They saw me in the daylight. They never met me after midnight. Because when everybody went home, that's when the real fight started. I wasn't fighting the world, I was fighting everything the world had left inside me. And every morning I had to wake up and pretend I won. I had a battle every night. Nobody knew my name in that war. I kept smiling through the daylight, then I'd break behind the door. I fought thoughts I couldn't silence, fought memories I couldn't hide. Everybody saw me living, nobody saw me fighting every night. I had a battle every night, and somehow I'm still alive. 2 a.m., ceiling staring back, phone face down, room pitch black. That's when the questions came, what if? Why me? What happened? Where did I go wrong? I could hear every mistake, like somebody pressed replay. Every person I disappointed, every dream I delayed, every promise I made and couldn't keep. Every version of myself I buried underneath. I wanted peace, but my mind wanted answers, so I stayed away, arguing with imaginary conversations. Funny how the mind can turn a quiet bedroom into a battlefield. No weapons, no soldiers, just memories that refuse to surrender. Nobody knew I was exhausted, because my body kept showing up, even when my mind wanted to disappear. I had a battle every night, but I never called it war. I just told everybody I'm tired and locked another door. I kept carrying the weight like it wasn't getting heavy. They called me strong, I was just trying to keep myself steady. Morning came, mask on, shoes tied, headphones in, walk outside, act normal. That's the strange thing about pain, it doesn't always make you look broken. Sometimes it makes you productive. You work harder, talk louder, smile bigger, become the person everybody expects you to be. But deep down, you're exhausted from performing okay. I became good at changing the subject. When somebody asked how I really felt, I'd say, I'm blessed, and that's true. But sometimes blessed people hurt too. Sometimes faith doesn't remove the storm. Sometimes faith is what keeps you standing inside it. There were people who loved me, who never knew how close I came to giving up on myself. Not because they didn't care, because I became too good at hiding it out. They didn't want sympathy, they didn't want attention, didn't want anybody looking at me differently. So I suffered quietly and called it independence. But there's a difference between being independent and being isolated. I learned that late, I thought asking for help will make me smaller than I realized. Pretending you don't need anybody can become its own prison. Sometimes the strongest sentence you can say is not, I can handle it, 'cause I don't wanna handle it alone. I had a battle every night, and some nights I lost, but losing one round never meant the whole war was lost. I cried when nobody saw me, I healed when nobody clapped. I kept walking through the darkness, because I knew I couldn't live there forever. There was one night I finally stopped running. I turned everything off, sat alone, no music, no distractions, just silence. And for once I didn't fight the thoughts, I listened. They told me I wasn't enough, I told them they were lying. They told me I'd never change. I remembered every time I already had. They showed me my failures, I showed them my survival. And that's when I realized the voice inside my head had been speaking like it knew my future. It didn't, it only knew my past. And my past doesn't get the final word. Maybe you're fighting a battle nobody knows about. Maybe you're exhausted from pretending you're okay. Maybe tonight you don't need a perfect answer. Maybe you just need to make it through tonight. Tomorrow, you can fight tomorrow. For now, breathe, 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 breathe. breathe. I stopped trying to destroy every thought, started learning which thoughts deserve my attention. I stopped treating every setback like a prophecy.
On the right, memories in the middle, turning darkness into daylight. I could fight anybody if the enemy stood in front of me, but how do you throw a punch at something living inside your head? So I learned to sit with it, learn to breathe through it, learn that sometimes the strongest move is refusing to let your worst thought become your next decision. The hardest opponent I ever faced never needed a weapon and knew my name. I had a battle every night, but I kept showing up. Some nights I had nothing left, still somehow found enough. I don't know how I made it, I just know I made it through. Sometimes surviving yesterday is the bravest thing you do. Daytime made it easy, put the headphones on, shake a few hands, laugh at the right moments, tell everybody I'm good. Then nighttime came and the mask came off, that's when I counted everything I thought I lost. Every person, every opportunity, every version of myself I wished I could become. I became an expert at hiding exhaustion. People call me strong, I secretly call it survival. There's a different strength, is choosing to continue. Survival is continuing because stopping feels impossible. I learned both. I learned both. One night, I sat there with nothing left to distract me. No music, no phone, no excuses, just me and every thought I've been running from. I wanted an answer, instead I found a question. What if tomorrow isn't supposed to look like yesterday? That changed something, not everything, just enough, enough to stand, enough to breathe, enough to make one more morning. Sometimes a miracle doesn't look like fireworks. Sometimes it looks like getting out of bed when your mind told you not to. I didn't win the whole war that night, I just refused to lose the next minute. I had a battle every night, but the war made me wise. Every scar became a warning, every tear became advice. I stopped asking, why am I hurting? Started asking, what can I learn? Fighting myself like I was the enemy, started giving myself the patience I give anybody else. I forgave mistakes I kept punishing for years, stopped turning every failure into evidence against my future. I learned that healing isn't forgetting, it's remembering without letting the memory control your breathing. It's carrying the scar without becoming the scar. It's admitting, yeah, that hurt me, then continuing anyway. If nobody told you, you don't have to win every battle tonight. Some nights making it through is the victory. Rest, breathe, try again tomorrow. The war doesn't define you. What you choose after the war does. Now when nighttime comes, man's pain is a prophecy, and yesterday doesn't get to write tomorrow's biography. I've lost, I've cried, I've doubted, I've fallen, but every time life asked me if I was finished, something inside me answered, not yet. That's the voice I'm protecting now. I had a battle every night, but I'm still here today. Every war I couldn't talk about taught me another way. I thought surviving meant I had to never break. Now I know sometimes you bend, you breathe, and keep your place. I had a battle every night, but the battle didn't win, 'cause every morning I got another chance to begin. They'll never know how many nights it took to become the person they see in the morning. But I know.